Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to more XCOM 2 Long War 2. I'm Liz. We're on the Avenger. This is great. We just liberated a region last video, and I haven't done anything else since then. It's been 2 days since the last time I played, and we've got to make some decisions. We've got 262 supplies. I need to buy laser weapons. I have access to laser weapons. I can buy them. I'm not sure if I've sold my corpses yet. Can I actually check? It's in.
Just give the word and I'll get started,
Here.
Commander.
Can I check that through here? Does this show corpses? It does. One faceless corpse. Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of trooper corpses, officer corpses, 2 mech wrecks, which we're obviously keeping, and then data pads, which we're going to have to keep and research, so that we can unlock some new areas. Some sectoid corpses, probably don't need that many, although we do need to do all of the autopsies still, so that's a thing. Okay. Yeah, no, we've got some trooper corpses. We can definitely sell those if we need some quick cash. So we need to do some things. We need to buy some laser equipment,
I saw Tigan
and we need to do some facility work. First thing I want to look at, though, is my soldiers. So,
my eyes open.
the Advanced Warfare Center isn't doing anything right now at all, and neither is the Guerrilla Tactics School. We need to train some officers. So, my shinobis, I want to make sure are officers. I don't have a shinobi available for training right now. My assaults, I want to be officers. I don't have an assault available for training right now. What I do have available for training is a couple of people. Now, my general squad officers, I can either make rangers again, like Auntie here, who is fantastic, and Mustang, who can't hit for shit, even though he's got 78 aim at corporal, so he should be, capable at least. Rangers can make decent officers because you can make them pretty tanky, especially if you get them fortified. They survive fairly well, and they're usually pretty well armored, beefy people, and they have good action economy. You can shoot and still use a second ability on them fairly consistently. Or we can consider making a specialist an officer. The advantage of specialists are you usually tend to make your higher will people specialists because reasons. If they get high will, that means they have lower other stats, and for specialists, things like aim and mobility and health are not as important as on other classes. But that's one reason. A second reason is a lot of their abilities as specialists don't actually end their turn. They only take one action, or they're free in some cases. And a lot of officer abilities take one action or are free, and you want to do them after taking one action. So specialists can be good officers as well. They could be really useful to give command to a ranger so that they can both barrel somebody in the face. That could be pretty effective. As much as I want to go with specialists, I think I'm going to begin by erring on the side of going with rangers. So let's put Auntie in for officer training for focus fire, I think. Well, you know what? Really helps to have focus fire on them before the ranger starts shooting, right? You know what? Let's just send Whiskey in. Let's go with the specialists this time. Why not? Focus fire. Go for it, Whiskey. We're going to need some more specialists then. Or are we ever going to need more specialists? Now, I would like to get Wet Work or Vulture, but Vulture's pretty expensive. So 75 supplies. It's not as important yet, though. Let's do our other little thing here, which is sending a soldier into the AWC. Let's find somebody who can do something good. What can you get? Covert. That's not bad. It would be better if it was on a technical. Long Walker. We can get you clutch shot. Covert again. I think covert, does that decrease their infiltration impact as well? It's possible that that might. Infighter, gunslinger, shredder. Shredder is okay. Priestess, if you had covert, yeah, that's really good. On a technical, covert is awesome, because then you can get in really close with that submachine gun and get some awesome flamethrowers off. Now, after 2 days of consideration, I'm also considering, let's find one of my assaults. My assault build. These assaults have really good mobility and really good aim, and that's amazing. And it's something that, can I look at your abilities? Yes. Really good mobility and really good aim suggests, mobility suggests we want to continue using shotguns. I've been considering building rifle assaults with like electroshock and arc pulsar Stun gunner for the bonus to hit, and then we don't really care about aggression necessarily. We could go with extra conditioning. I would probably go with formidable myself, and then we could take rapid fire, or really any of these abilities. With their good mobility, we could use hit and run to get in, shoot something, and get out. We could take Bring Them On or Untouchable, and we could take Chain Lightning to finish this off. Fire your arc thrower at every visible enemy that is capable of being stunned, which would be really cool. Lethal is also pretty good. You do 2 additional points of damage with your primary weapon. That's nice. Street Sweeper, cone-based shotgun attack that can't miss and does bonus damage to unarmored targets blocked by heavy cover. The thing is that with this good aim, it seems almost a tragedy not to take Slugshot and Trench Gun. Reasons being, Slugshot, I've made the comparison before that if we were going to take Slugshot, why don't we just take a rifle? Well, Slugshot has one big benefit over a rifle, which you could shoot every turn, where Slugshot you can only shoot once every 3 turns. It pierces armor. Well, it pierces 2 points of armor specifically, so it's really good for taking out mechs and drones and stuff like that. And Trench Gun is a great ambush ability, especially for Haven Advisors, which you are. You're a Haven Advisor. So I'm thinking, not you, Ice Pick, in New Mexico, but I'm thinking that we might go to our other Haven Advisor, who is Mora Moore here, who again, really good aim, really good mobility, and we might rebuild you into Slugshot and then work towards Trench Gun. But I don't know for certain yet. Let's get you in the tubes. Yeah, let's get you in the tubes. We're going to do it. We are going to do it. So let's go to Command and let's go to Resistance Management. Western USA. I'm going to take Mora Moore out of Western USA. So I've got, is everybody on supply in Western USA? Everybody is, except for Wendy Cook, who is in hiding. We must have just recruited her, so our advisor must have recruited you. I'm actually going to put you on recruitment, because we do want to recruit some people here. We knew everybody here except for Wendy Cook was a human, which was fantastic, and we knew that because we had nothing missing on the last supply drop, and all of these people were here for that. And we're going to come here and we're going to take Ice Pick out here, and we're going to put Mora Moore in here. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people working intel. We're going to do 4 people working intel and 1 person working recruitment, because 5 people work. Well, you know what? Advent Strength is 2 in the region, so they can't do a retaliation for another 2 Advent Strength. So it might be worth it keeping them on intel for now. Ah, fuck it. We'll put them on recruitment. Let's try and build this haven up a little bit. Western US is liberated, and we should put an advisor in here, but it doesn't need to be anybody crazy special. So let's just pick somebody. Like Catherine Barnes, for example, a squatty sniper. That could be okay. Is that the only sharpshooter? No, we've got Alpha available at the moment as well. Could be rough trying to trying to do a mission with a squatty here, but they should have a whole bunch of help. Like there are a lot of humans left here, so they should get a lot of help if they do happen to find something. This is just a temporary assignment. And let's go to the AWC and let's retrain our assault Ice Pick. Yes. So that's going to take a little while. It shouldn't take very long. I have changed the... Which one is
I've
this?
warned the crew to stay away from the Advent meat rations. We still don't know what they're putting in that stuff.
Is this retraining? Yeah. Assault ability retraining, 4 days. So I have retweaked the time that it takes to do retraining based on the number of ranks they have, so that it won't be as obscene, like missing for almost 2 fucking months to retrain them later on in the campaign. But right now it really doesn't make very much of a difference. I think it would only take like 8 or 12 days to retrain them normally, and it's going to take me 4 instead, so that's fine. Okay. So we have somebody in the GTS, we have somebody in the AWC, we have another person in the AWC. I'm not going to put a scientist there yet. I only have 3 scientists. Now, we need to look
New
into
orders, Commander?
facilities. So, I want a power relay here, I want a workshop here. This exposed power coil is going to become a laboratory. And then we're going to have a proving grounds. Well, probably here. I don't know. Proving grounds in one of these slots and a resistance comms in the other one. So, we're going to have to start with that power relay. I think we're going to build it now for 100 supplies. I'm actually going to start working on this workshop too. Yeah, and we're not going to put any engineers in it. When these engineers are done here, I might actually assign one to each of these to get those built quickly. And then we can assign engineers to this workshop. I think it works. I'm not actually 100% on this because I don't think I've ever had to do it, but I think if you have gremlins available in the workshop, they can actually excavate. So I could use 2 of them to work on this power coil, for example. So we can get some extra economy out of our engineers there. We've got 82 supplies yet. I don't want to get wet work with that because I want enough for some lasers. And not to mention research. What are we researching at the moment? A data pad. Okay, and that's going to give us enough intel for some more stuff. All right, I think we are good. Let's come here. What's hot on the black market? Do they want trooper corpses? If they do, I'll sell some.
Market is open.
Illyrium crystals, drone wrecks, and faceless corpses. Well, I've got some more drone wrecks than I need. I can probably sell down to 5 of those for now. I'm not selling Illyrium crystals or faceless corpses. And while I would love to get some more money, I don't think I want to sell... Well, you know what? Let's just sell to 75. Yeah, and let's take a look at some of these PCSs as well. I might not want all of the ones that I have. Like Advanced Psi, I'm just going to sell that because I'm not going to be using it. At least not for a long time if I would use it. Viper Corp, Suppressor, Hyperreactive Pupils. That we can keep. I might actually be able to use that right away. Autoloader, yeah, definitely keep that. Good. Okay. Get us some quick cash, and with that quick cash, let's just quickly go to the GTS and get ourselves some wet work, shall we? Yeah, there we go. And we still end up a little bit up on money, which is good. Okay, so we want to make contact with Eastern US, but we need a little bit more intel first, so we need to scan for 2 days, and we should just go Avenger scan in New Mexico then. So I believe Advent is going to want to station people here, so we want to intercept troop convoys and or supply convoys and troop columns. We want to catch both of those.
I think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is.
We might be repeating that again until we get all of these data pads researched, but let's just check first. Combat armor. I want combat armor. I also want the other armor, mobile armor. Why can't I get that? Can I? I should be able to get that then. Oh no, it's after combat armor. Right. Trooper autopsy, sectoid, viper, faceless, disassembled drone wreck. Need that for gremlins. We need to do this and then robotics in order to get gremlins. And we kind of want gremlins. It's going to take 1 day. I really need resistance radio and combat armor. But I'm thinking I'm going to disassemble a drone wreck. And then it's renders, and research. Yeah, let's disassemble a drone. No. Hold on. That's not the one I want to do. This is the render a drone wreck. I want the actual autopsy of a drone wreck, which is Advent Robotics, which we probably have to do the trooper for first. And that's going to take 4 days. So, no. We're going to go with combat armor instead, I think, which is going to cost us some money. I want to know what the bonus in this region is. I would love to do that. I can't do that now if I want to make contact with the next region, though, so let's do combat armor.
That work begins immediately, Commander.
Because I'm going to need some more intel to make contact with the next region still. Okay, so we're up to 96 intel. I think we want to make contact with Eastern USA now for 80 intel. Let's do it.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity.
Now the
We can't
downside of this
establish any
is that I'm going to have
contacts
2
until we
regions
upgrade our
nearby.
systems.
Attempting to establish local regional contact.
Excellent.
Maximum power consumption.
Now that's going to
reached.
get me some more supplies, which is good. Is very good. This is going to be like a proving grounds most likely, which I can't afford.
Maximum power consumption
Can't even make.
reached.
Nice. Yeah, I need to do the officer autopsy. Right. Yeah, we should get to that soon. This is going to be a laboratory. Let's assign an engineer to each of these. So Kim, you go there, and in this workshop, April. And those are going to take 6 and 7 days respectively, which is awesome sauce. And then we will be able to start getting this power coil excavated so we can get a laboratory up. We want a laboratory by next month. That's going to be one of our high priorities here. Alright, so let's continue scanning here. If we make contact here, we're going to have 2 havens. We can only Avenger focus on one of them, though. So we need to know which one we want to be working on reducing vigilance in. Mission, 8 days, 13 hours. Destroy the relay, find a lead. Extremely light, 30 intel package. Probably going to be a POI. The thing about this mission is it's going to increase vigilance in the area. So it's going to make them increase the advent strength in the region. And they need 8 advent strength, I think, in a region to launch an invasion. So they're going to try and get to 8 here as soon as possible. We are going to queue this up. It's destroy a relay. It's not really a super covert mission, so we're probably going to bring some people in it, like 4 or 5 people at least.
Setting course for Sector 8.
And then we'll continue making
Mexico.
contact over here. We need to go on missions. We need to get intel. We can't afford not to. So even if it's not a liberation mission, we got to go on it. I'll pick the team, and I'll be right back. Alright, here we are. Mustang is going to lead up the squad. We're going to bring in our squatty shinobi. It's the only shinobi I have available. We're going to remember to give them the hunter's axe this time. She'll be carrying that around with her for a little while. She's not going to be going blade spec most likely, but we'll see. I might get to a blade spec shinobi eventually, but I need a few more stealth spec ones like scouts so that I can send them on solo missions or duo missions. We're going to bring Walrus along because I want some extra firepower. We're going to bring Alpha and our squatty technical. Priestess is in training, right, for covert, so we're going to bring our squatty technical along and hopefully get some good ambushes off. Let's start the infiltration on this. We can easily fully infiltrate that. We don't have to over-infiltrate it very much. Only if we want to get the evac time down, which isn't really a big deal because it's going to take a few turns to kill the relay anyway. So let's continue making contact here. The fact that we got that without the Avenger being there with so many days in it is good news for us. Although that means we spent intel on that mission instead of something else. Okay, Priestess is done. Awesome. What's her next AWC ability? Rapid deployment. Throwing or launching a support grenade and it'll be free. Yeah, okay, that's not bad. Lone Wolf isn't bad either. Let's, okay, awesome. Good. So I need to get to you, and we're going to respec you into Slugshot and Trench Gun. And we're also going to throw you in the Officer Training School as soon as it's available, which is, I'm not sure how much longer, probably a couple more days. Those took 4 days, and I think the Officer Training took 6 days to 7 days, so we're probably only halfway to Officer Training. So let's actually take a look at you in the meantime then, Ice Pick. What can you get here? Grazing Fire, that's not bad. And Damn Good Ground. Missed shots with your primary weapon have an additional roll to become a graze. Let's take it. Let's take it. Because when you miss, I don't want you to miss. Means you're going to get a lot of grazes, and I'm going to be really frustrated at the fact that you get a lot of grazes, but they're grazes that would have been misses otherwise. So I shouldn't actually be frustrated at that. The next soldier training station, I need a gunnery sergeant for, so that's quite a ways away. Yeah, that's quite a ways away. Let's finish making contact here.
Reading you loud and clear.
Thank you very much. So we have access to ERP now as well. And strength here is 1. Holy shit. That's amazing, guys. It's amazeballs. So let's start working intel in these regions with Yeah, you know what? 3. Let's switch you to intel. Let's get this top guy set up on recruit then. And let's give you guys an advisor, temporary advisor, who will be Lisbeth, I think, for now, who is a technical. Hopefully a temporary advisor. We need to recruit some peeps, and I would like to recruit from the black market if possible, but that's not always a possibility. Let's take a quick look at who's available here. Irina, 73 aim, 14 mobility, little low will, bad defense, good life though. I don't mind you, you're actually pretty darn good. We can make a ranger or a sniper out of you easily. Corey James, shit tons of mobility, holy
You've done a hell of a
balls,
job
low
keeping this ship
HP.
together, Doctor.
That's all we've got.
Could be a great grenadier or a
None of the
technical
aliens aren't
or
happy about
a
losing
stealth
one of their
shinobi,
own.
but
I doubt
bad
they
will
thought
is
anyone could get
bad
this
for
heat
that.
airborne again.
I'm more than happy to prove him wrong.
Audrey, yeah, you'd be a good solo shinobi because it'd be hard for them to get in your mind, but you have 11 hacks, so no, you're an officer. Andri, sorry, not Audrey. Yeah, you're an officer candidate for sure. No. Wait. Yeah, no, officer candidate for sure. Yeah, we should recruit you just to make you a specialist, shouldn't we? And Marcel Bernard. Yeah, well, we're going to recruit you real quick. And we're going to go to the GTS and get you training up as a specialist. Goodwill, good hack, absolutely. And I've set up this haven. Yes, I have. I can scan in either of these regions, really. We've got a little bit more intel generation happening in New Mexico, so let's go there. We need resistance radio to tell what the continent bonus is, and then all we need is to build one more radio tower, and we have our bonus. We've only got 16 intel, so we can't expand again, but I do want to expand to both New Arctic and East Asia as soon as possible, because those are cheap expansions as well. We've only got 1 extra expansion from there and 1 from New Mexico, so yeah, definitely want to expand out of our liberated region and see all the regions attached to it as soon as possible. So let's head back to New Mexico
For Mexico.
and keep scanning there. Paulo Whiskey Costa got himself focus fire. Awesome. So let's carry on. And did I start? Okay, never mind. Extremely light. This is for a scientist and an intel package, and we've got 10 days, 8 hours. Hell yeah. Rescue VIP from Advent Cells, so it's a jailbreak, and it's a find a lead, so we might get a POI from it. Oh, hell yes.
Setting course for Eastern United States.
We're going to send like 4 or 5 people on this one as well. I'm not going to... You remember when we did some small squads like this one? Yeah, no. So I'll be back with the squad. Alrighty, here's our squad for this one. We're going to bring along our Squatty Ranger, Squatty Zenekis. Okay, we're going to bring Fernandez, who just got back from an injury, so that's fantastic. We're going to bring along Squatty Robinson, hopefully get them combat protocol, because he does not yet have it. So yeah. We're going to bring along Lance Corporal Rogers, who went on our base assault. She's our Crocodile Dundee looking grenadier who has the frost bomb, so that's cool. And also Yogi, Corporal Richter Yogi, our Overwatch suppression spec gunner, who... Is that a hair trigger I see? No, I don't have an available hair trigger. I don't want to give any of these guys my suppressors. Well, it does give me the cool ambush ability. I want them in case I need a infiltration mission. But this is for a scientist and an intel package. This is a super important mission, considering we've bought 2 scientists so far this campaign. Let's get it done.
SKYRANGER deployed.
In position to drop.
Start the infiltration. We're going to continue scanning in New Mexico. We're going to work towards liberating that, because we have 4 people working intel there.
Setting course for the Mexican regional traps.
And if we can get some supply raids or troop columns as well, that'd be great. They will be increasing vigilance in these, or not vigilance, they'll be increasing advent strength in these regions, so we want to hit them hard when we can. What do we get? We get Recover item from Advent vehicle, find a lead, intel, no intel package. This is a liberation mission. This is Lib 1, ladies and gents. Extremely light, 7 hours, not happening. Yep, nope. Lib 1, we're going to skip this time. That's not a big deal. Means we're not going to spike vigilance here.
Power relay now operational.
Excellent. View facility. It's going to ask me to station an engineer there. No, it's not. Okay, that's
Hello, Commander.
fine. Let's go to facilities, and we want to start... I think we're going to start helping to clear this alien debris, is what we're going to do. Yeah, let's work on that. Kim, help clearing alien debris. That's going to put us down to 9 days on that. 1 day on the workshop. We'll probably assign the engineer to the workshop as soon as it's done and see if we can get gremlins working on that power coil, just to confirm whether or not you can, in fact, do that.
Doctor.
This is a long Avenger section on this video, guys. Tactical sense, shit. That's that's pretty big. Tactical senses is pretty OP.
It was a mistake, as I said.
And the workshop. Let's view facility. Yes. Yes. Okay, so let's assign April here. Okay. That should give me access to 2 gremlins, workshop gremlins, which I think can be used... Yes, they can indeed be used for excavations. So we're going to have 2 workshop gremlins work on this shielding power coil, and then we'll put an engineer on that as well when we can. What's it cost to upgrade the second workbench? 35 supplies. So yeah, we can get that pretty soon. We don't need it yet, but we can get that pretty soon as we get resistance comms and all of that kind of shit up and running. Speaking of which, what's it cost to build resistance comms? 125 supplies. Whoops, I just totally clicked outside of the game. When we get to 125 supplies, we might consider doing that because we're going to need more contacts very soon. We're at maximum contacts available right now. Alright, we got a little bit of training happening right away. Alright, you just got grazing fire. I want to send you in for officer training, but ooh, sprinting. Sprinter, man, sprinter. Ew, so good. We're going to send you in for officer training, though. Let's go to the Guerrilla Tactics School. Officer abilities, where are you at? Where are you at? Here, Ice Pick. Congratulations on Focus Fire. Very good. Awesome. Going well so far, guys. Like I say, this has been a long Avenger section of this mission. Or day. Video. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, the Blackguards are 100% infiltrated. They're down to extremely light. We have a 3-day or 3-turn evac. I think we just do this one now, guys. Let's do it. This is our mission for today. We're going to blow this relay to Kingdom Come and pick up some intel. I'll see you guys on the ground. After 28 minutes of Avenger time, which is well over a half hour for me because I made some cuts to build some squads, we're finally into a mission. That is not bad. So, let's take a look at this in a tactical sense. We come up, there is a window here, and there's the thing. So this, we're definitely not going to be able to shoot it through there. Windows here, window here. If we want to get outside, we're basically going to have to come straight south. We might be able to shoot it from somewhere over here. I think I can hear a turret. Yep, I can definitely hear a turret. There is a turret somewhere on this map, which is good and bad. That means there's going to be an object on this map that's going to take a shit... Ooh, look at that movement range. Yep, there it is. Advent turret. There's going to be an object on this map that's going to take a shit ton of extra firepower to get through. But on the bright side, there's going to be an object on the map that can't possibly hurt us. Unless we let it. I do have a sharpshooter. I wonder if we could just protect our sharpshooter. Well, we have to, you know, move anyway, so let's set up for that. Let's set up for a situation where we're just going to try and protect our sharpshooter. Yeah, sure, let's move up to here. We have to remember that Irina here does not have Ghostwalker. Okay, enemies. Surveillance drone, and a sentry. Oh man, it's so good facing all M1s. Jeez, I completely forgot what it's like to face M1s. I I have not stopped my original off-camera campaign, and I'm facing M3s basically every single mission now. And facing M1s for a change is pretty nice looking, is what it is. So let's get up here and maybe set up for an ambush on them using our technical, so we can get some awesome... Well, you know what? There's 2 drones and a sentry. There's no awesome... Oh, no, there is an officer as well. Okay, yeah, no, there might be some awesome burning. We can crowd control that officer. Let's get eyes on the objective. With eyes on the objective, we can determine whether or not we can shoot it. I can only see 1 drone, so I know its vision range. I think this will be safe from the other one, but this will definitely be safe from the other one. So let's go here. All right. And across to here, I guess. Still no eyes on the actual objective itself. Oh, you know what? This isn't really a window, is it? It's stained glass. Can we actually see through a stained glass window? If we can, it looks like we should be able to probably shoot it from here. Actually, yeah. It says squad site indicator. Yes, let's do it. Let's move up to this position, which is not going to have vision on anything, so that's awesome sauce. Now, we are going to reveal ourselves if we actually end up shooting this thing, but what we could do is ambush these guys and then just shoot it, and then have these people fall back. So we open with an ambush, and we kill this pod. The sniper stays back and just shoots the objective, and we don't have anybody move in close enough to possibly pull anything else. We just sit back here. I did add a new mod, this kill and active counter up here. I will have its name in the video descriptions. See, the thing is, if we fight this group, we're going to fight the turret. And I really don't want to have to fight the turret. Well, the turret can't detect us from here.
Orders confirmed.
So let's... and the turret's not going to get any extra vision. So let's just come here, and we'll see if they come closer to us, we'll ambush these assholes. Let's move you up into high cover so you'll get a nice double shot on these guys if we need to. This is flanked by the turret, is it? Is that what that said? Yeah, this is flanked by the turret. That's shit. We're probably going to have to move down to this side. What the fuck? I have never noticed this before, but... what the fuck is this? It has like an exhaust pipe that's piping back into the car. Well, that seems like it could be hazardous for your health. Anyway, yeah, we're probably gonna have to move around to here. And the gunner, I would love to be in full cover. Would you be useful? Well, yeah, if they came closer, you would definitely be useful from here. So let's move here and proceed to Overwatch. You have hail of bullets. That's excellent. Excellent. Let's proceed to Overwatch with everybody. Are they going to come closer? No, they're actually going to move to the propane tank. Well, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That could be effective. Indeed, that could be effective. So if we shoot with the sniper, who can't actually see the objective right now, so... we're going to need to move you in closer. I don't know if you'd be able to see it from here. No, because I can see where you can see it from. You could see it from here. Alright, let's move you here.
We're close.
If we shoot with the sniper, it will reveal the whole squad. If we reveal the whole squad, we might as well just reveal on these guys. If we reveal on these guys, we want to kill the turret and kill them as quickly as possible. So I could, well, you know what? Blowing this propane tank up is going to severely severely pull anything else on the map. And this is 4, 5 out of 9 possible enemies. So there's probably one more pod of 4 somewhere. I am so tempted just to rocket this, because with the propane tank, it's basically going to kill them all. The rocket would pull everything else on the map. The propane tank exploding would pull everything else on the map, but it would kill this pod, and then I could just kill this turret and say, fuck this shit, I'm out, right? I can't burn these guys, unfortunately. If I had incinerator, I could, but I can't. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. I can get up to here by exploiting this high cover? If I come to here, well, this is going to block my flamethrower, so yeah, that's not going to work. If I had Ghostwalker, that'd be great. Ghostwalker would be fantastic. Or if I had Covert, I could probably move here, maybe even here, and then hit them. Ooh, that'd be good too. That'd be really good. The other option is just waiting a turn and see where they go. No, you know what? I think I just want to fuck these guys' day. Yeah, let's just fuck these guys' day. Let's do it!
Firing rocket!
Fire the rocket!
We've got our position!
So we've killed 4. That's that entire pod. Now we do need to kill this turret, so we do have access to hail of bullets if it's required. Let's take some light 'em ups. I don't have my armor piercing rounds loaded in this gunner. I would kind of like you to... You know what? I don't want to fuck with this. I don't want to fuck with it. We're going to hail of bullets it. 78%, we might graze. I don't want to fuck with this turret. I have people in flanked positions to it right now. I don't want to have to screw with it. So we're going to do this, and we're just going to overwatch you. And you are going to, before we forget, call for the EVAC. And we're going to put it right here. It would be better to put it underneath your feet, actually, now that I think about it, so that we could just evac immediately on the turn we shoot it. But let's just get to work, shall we? 1. That's 6 damage. We've got 3 turns, so we just need to sit and wait for 3 turns while we shoot this thing. You can scout for us further if you want to scout for us a little bit. You don't have to, but that's all that we really need. Yeah, let's move up to this high cover. Get a little bit of a scout on. Do you see anything? You do. Okay, so they're probably in yellow alert, and they're probably going to run at me. We'll find out right now. No, they're in green alert. Holy shit, I might get away scot-free. I might not even pull this other group. Let's keep eyes on it. Let's have our shinobi keep some eyes on it for a little bit. Yeah, if that's the case, I might even be able to move in a little bit closer to do a little bit more damage. Fuck it. Nope. Nope. That's stupid. Let's just make sure we're shooting the right thing. Why do that when you can hack the mission? 4 damage this time. So a total of 10 so far out of, is it 20 still? Yeah, 20. So that's half of its HP. Probably 2 more turns, I would guess. Maybe 3 in order to finish this off. Let's make sure you're in position. Yeah, you can easily evac, but tell you what. Let's just double down here real quick so that you can actually fire a rocket from the evac site just in case. And everybody else as well. Let's get you to the evac zone. I'm going to have you overwatch in position this turn because they're not going to reveal you this turn. And you, well, you could get to the evac, but you can't get into cover in the evac zone. So let's just go here. Oh, we need to reload your gun too. We used all of your ammo for Hail of Bullets. Hail of Bullets takes 5 bullets now. You can't do it with just 3 anymore. So the overpowered ability is tempered a little bit. Okay, they might notice us shooting the relay this time, because they might be close enough to it to see it. 6, if we have to reload, we'll move into the extraction zone and reload on the extraction zone when we move in. Let's have you start moving back now, Irina. you can't quite make the extraction zone from here, so let's just double back to this high cover. We might blow it on this next turn and get out. And if that's the case, that's perfect time for evac.
Overwatch.
You don't have an autoloader? No. Okay, yeah, reload.
Good to go. Come get some.
And you need to reload if you're going to do anything at all, Walrus. And Overwatch. Yummy Overwatch. Here's the evac.
It's time to go.
Oh yeah, we can't evac on this turn because you don't have snapshot. Oh balls. I am stupid as hell.
Location confirmed.
I moved you back. I need you up here to scout it. So yeah, no, we can't evac on this turn one way or the other. We've got two reasons why we can't. Where are they? Engineer on the roof. Okay, interesting. Let's blow this thing. Please be enough. Yeah, there we go. 5. We overkilled. All right, the objective being destroyed should put everything on yellow alert. So we should see them run around a little bit. Oh, right. You're in the evac zone, so it gives you the ability to evac whether you have movement available or not. You're the last two, so let's end the turn. Okay, we out. We out.
Got it covered. Heading out.
That was fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. That was a extremely surgical strike. One rocket to a propane tank, wiped the entire squad, and then sniper to take out the objective with a shinobi scout. That is fantastic. We evac, nobody else saw us, nobody even saw us. The guys we hit with the rocket never even had a chance to see us. They were killed before they even had a chance.
Mission accomplished.
And that's what a flawless victory looks like. 5 out of 9 enemies killed. We could easily have killed the rest if we really wanted to. 7 turns. And no wounds. And this video didn't turn into an hour, even with 28 minutes of Avenger stuff at the beginning. No actual shots shot except for our sniper. Very nice. I'll see you back at the Avenger. So realistically speaking, in that mission, the Ranger wasn't really needed, and the Gunner was only used to blow up the turret. And that's promotions all across the board. Good job, ladies and gents. Mustang, you're gonna pick up center mass. I like it. It's gonna be awesome for damage. Alpha, you are gonna take Deadshot because plus 10 crit is amazing. Walrus. Flush, Iron Curtain, or Demolition. I think we're gonna go Demolition. I really like Iron Curtain. I really like the ability just to make a car or a truck explode out of nowhere without having to shoot a grenade or a rocket at it, though. That's just amazing. It's amazeballs is what that is. Demolition is amazeballs. And we have our next scout up, so that's gonna be Ghost Walker. Good job. And Squatty Wright is gonna hit Lance Corporal as well, and that's gonna be... It's gonna be Suppression, I think. I think I took Suppression and Fortify on Priestess, and I think I might want... Or maybe I took Roust. I think I want to respec into Suppression and into Napalm X, because Fortify is amazing. It is fantastic. Crowd Control, though, is really good, too. I haven't decided yet. I haven't 100% decided on that. We'll consider other possibilities. I think we'll take Suppression for the time being, though. Roast is great. Suppression lets you kill an Overwatch, though, so that's awesome. No particular loot received. We did destroy loot on one of those guys. I think the Sentry had something on it, or maybe it was the Officer. But we exploderated it. Low intel, yeah, okay. Well, I've got some data pads, so we're going to go with that. And guess what, everybody? That brings us to the end of this video. We've got one mission queued up, and we're going to have some Avenger time next time, and I'll see you then. Ooh, supply drop in 2 days. Ooh, yummy goodies.